Welcome to Focus on Jensen Beach with your host, Ron Rose.
Glad to have you with us. I'm Ron Rose, Executive Director of the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce, and this is Focus on Jensen Beach. Each week at this time, we will feature community leaders and discuss topics of local interest. We will focus on our business community and highlight events and news happening in the Jensen Beach, Hutchinson Island area. Focus on Jensen Beach is produced by TV 16 in cooperation with the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce. We encourage you to send us your comments as well as your suggestions on subjects you would like to see us discuss here on the show. During the second part of our show today, we'll be talking to McDonald's General Manager Dave Robeson, the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce 1992 Businessman of the Year. We will also be attending the going away party McDonald's held for Burger King last week. You will also meet a friendly little dog who is looking for a new home. But first, we'll be discussing the Jensen Beach Historical Museum, which officially opened this morning. With me is Museum Chairman Tom Smith and Reverend Dale Kent of the Jensen Beach Community Church. Reverend Kent, Tom,
Hi,
welcome to Focus on Jensen Beach.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for bringing us here.
Today is a really exciting day for you all and for all of us, really. Jensen Beach now has a historical museum. It officially opened this morning with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. Reverend Kent, how did the idea of a historical museum for Jensen Beach get started?
First of all, Ron, this is a very special day because one of the ladies that really gave impetus to this whole project is Bea Grisham, who is our church librarian.
Great
and this
lady.
happens to be her birthday today.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to tell you what year that is, but Bea, back in Indiana right now, would be very, very happy to know about the ribbon-cutting ceremony for today. But Ron, I remember back about 7 years ago when I first came to Jensen Beach as the pastor of the church, Bea would invite me into the library to tell some of the early stories of Jensen Beach and the history of the church. And the exciting stories that she would come up with were just fascinating. And then a few years later, as we had the experience of telling stories around the table, the idea of the Pineapple Festival came up. And Bea said, what about our church sponsoring a display center at the festival, which would feature some of the highlights not only of our church history, but basically and primarily of our community history. The church had a vast collection of resources, memorabilia, photographs, historical documents, books that have been passed down to us from families in the community. And so Bea was very interested in not only putting together a history of the church, but showing how the history of the church and the history of the community really converged together over the years. So it's really a fascinating story. One of the highlights I remember she tells about is a typical day when the men and the young boys in the community went fishing early in the morning. They came back with a lot of fish, which in those days was great. And the women had fixed a luncheon, so at 4 o'clock an unplanned picnic became a kind of a community affair. And during the course of the event, a lady who had gotten really tired standing all afternoon took her shoes off, and after the event was over, it turned into kind of a little festival and fair and sale, and her shoes got sold in the process of selling all the stuff. But she tells wonderful stories about early community history and how the people sort of converged together from so many different places around the country and shared their lives together here. Basically, it was a story of survival. None of us can really appreciate that, I think, very well.
Right.
But there were people who were entrepreneurs, business, commerce-oriented people, as well as people who were really striking out and trying to carve out of this rugged area and this beautiful area a place that was hospitable and a place that was a pleasant place to live and raise families and to start a business. But Bea's interest was in showing the convergence of the community of people starting businesses and people who were interested in developing their faith life here too, and making sure that the people of this community understood and had a way to appreciate that history in a very unique way, and thus the idea of the the display at the Pineapple Festival.
Yeah, well, it's a great thing. And Tom, how did you get involved with the project?
Well, being a member of the church, I was volunteering for to man the exhibit at the Pineapple Festival. And one thing led to another, and more people got involved. And pretty soon we felt that a permanent place was the way to go, as opposed to an exhibit only once a year. Let everyone see it. And so we started a steering committee and got prominent people, business people, residents throughout the community, and we thought it was a good idea. And after the steering committee, we got some officers, and unbeknownst to me, I think it was a little conspiracy, but I was elected chairman, and off we went. We have Bud O'Donnell is our vice chairman, Ken DeAngelis from Stain the Glass is the treasurer, and Rose Cody, a vital person in the organization, is the secretary.
Yeah, she's done a lot to get it started.
Yes, indeed.
She also heads up, and a friend of B. Grisham, she also heads up the volunteer staff.
Okay.
And so it's started in that way.
Okay, well, I know that Chet Dombrowski from the Chamber helped paint some of the walls up there and hang blinds. But anyway, after the break, we will take you on a tour of the museum, and we will continue our discussion on the Jensen Beach Historical Museum.
For children growing up, the world is fresh and new, with loving parents there to guide them and make difficult times easier. That's why thoughtful parents invest in a pre-need trust funeral plan. Makes sense financially, and it lessens everyone's pain at life's most difficult time. Call Acock Funeral Homes, serving the Treasure Coast with 4 locations, to explain their pre-arrangement plan. It's the most thoughtful thing you'll ever do.
Cafe Coconuts has 2-for-1 specials every day of the week. Thursday nights, barbecue chicken and baby back rib combo dinners are 2 for $13.95. Friday and Saturday nights, 2 half lobsters with crab meat stuffing dinners are just $17.95. On Sunday, barbecue baby back rib dinners are 2 for $12.95. And don't forget about their famous happy hour daily from 4 till 7 with 2-for-1 drink specials and a free buffet. Cafe Coconuts on Hutchinson Island. Good food at great prices every day of the week.
Hi-ho, Mr. Comparison here on safari with Tri-County Gas, searching for the energy savings you'll find when you dare to compare.
It starts here. Cook 2 meals compared to 1 cooked with electricity.
Heat 2 gallons of water compared to 1 with electricity. Oh, pardon me, ma'am. Convenient outdoor cooking. And nothing heats your pool or spa as fast as propane gas. Stop by our showroom to see the Treasure Coast's largest and most complete line of gas appliances.
Welcome back. We're discussing the new Jensen Beach Historical Museum, which opened up this morning with Reverend Dale Kent of the Community Church and Tom Smith, chairman of the museum. Tom, where is this museum located? Let's tell our viewers exactly where it is and when they can go see it.
Okay, great. If anyone knows about Jensen Beach Business District, there's a building called the Ricou Building. It's one of the older buildings in the whole Jensen Beach area.
In the old Jensen Village area.
In the Jensen Village area. It's a corner of Jensen Beach Boulevard and Palmetto Lane.
Actually, it's right across the street from the Chamber of Commerce.
Right across from the Chamber, Ron. And Mr. Frank Walk has been kind enough to donate 2 rooms up there that were vacant, and we've got them fixed up pretty nice, and we'd enjoy inviting everyone down there to look at it after we've had the ribbon cutting. And the times are right now from Thursday through Saturday from 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. Now, of course, after we get more volunteers, it'll be open probably 6 days a week.
Okay, great.
For people, tourists, community, residents.
Okay, so it's open right now Thursdays from 6 until 2.
No, from 10 until 2.
I'm sorry, from 10 until 2. Fridays the same hours and Saturdays the same hours.
That's correct.
Is there an admission charge? Are you going to have an admission charge?
No, there's no admission charge, but we will have a donation box there. It's a nonprofit organization. If people feel that they would like to make a small donation to help offset some of the cost, then we would appreciate that too. It's free to the public.
All right. How is this being financed?
Well, As you know, Ron, last year the Pineapple Festival was highly successful for Jensen Beach. And through the Chamber, we were given a challenge grant to all the businesses and residents of the community. And when they donate up to $1,000 in this challenge grant, that helped give us the impetus to get the doors open and get everything set up, and we appreciate that very much.
Right, so
Yes,
their dollar will be matched up to $1,000 from everything that's contributed.
Right. Also, if I may mention, we will having a brochure printed up that will be available for people that want to join the society.
Okay.
And they can reach that at our P.O. box,
Okay.
and or they can reach it by calling the chamber number.
Okay, great. Let's tell us some of the sort of items that you're going to be finding in the museum here. That if people go see the museum, what kind of historical items are they going to be seeing when they go there?
Okay, would you like to tell them about
Sure.
the Bible?
Oh, sure. Apparently, Ron, early on in B's research and collecting items out of our own church, there have been lots of photos and historical documents and books, as we've mentioned. But one of the primary items was a very, very old family Bible, apparently, that appeared dating back, we estimate, to about 1850.
Wow.
We're still checking out all of the sources on that.
The origin.
The origin of it, but it looks like it has come from one of the older families in the community. So that will be a primary piece that we'll want to make sure has highlight spot in the museum. But there are so many, many other things that we know are available, things that we've already used in various display centers over the years of the festival. But we know that there are tons of things out there that people have
That they can bring.
dating back to early days of business in the community, or family life in the community, and special occasions
Right.
in community life.
I know
So-
Sandy Thurlow donated a wrap, what they used to wrap the pineapples
Yes.
in, paper that's
Yes.
a
That's
frame
very
there.
interesting.
We have, the Chamber has contributed several pictures and I think some trophies of some past 4th of July parade
Yes,
winners.
yes.
And old books, old Chamber guides that go back clear into the 50s.
Right.
Exactly.
And so there's a lot of things there that people will really enjoy and will kind of
Absolutely.
reminisce of the times gone by.
It's so important for us, I think, to preserve our history. We're very, very conscious of preserving the natural resources of this area, but one of those natural resources also is the history of the development of this community and the people of Jensen Beach. That's the real story.
Right. Well, let's briefly, we need to wrap up here. Let's briefly talk about how people can get involved in this society, how they can volunteer if they want to volunteer in the museum, and donating money to help the museum fund.
Volunteers, we're looking for volunteers to help staff it up, and also for other small projects that will be going on. But we would like them to be able to feel free to call the chamber number, and
Or that's 334-3444.
correct. Or we have the P.O. box for the museum, and if they would write us a letter, we'll send them out a brochure, and B. Grisham has some information that she's left for us, and Rose Cody will be heading up the volunteers.
Okay.
So
Well, we'll try
one
to
of
put
those
that
two sources.
address. We'll try to put that address up on the screen. Jensen Beach Historical Museum, P.O. Box 1314, Jensen Beach, Florida 34958 to send information, or you can call the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce at 334-3444. Dale, Tom, thanks for being on our show. You have done an excellent job. You should be commended, along with Rose Cody and B. Grisham. Congratulations
Thank
on
you very
bringing
much,
this museum to a
Thank you very
reality.
much.
This is a happy day for
We'd
us.
like-
All right, great.
We'd like to say our
Right.
thanks to the chamber also.
Okay, well,
Yes,
we
thank you.
appreciate that, and I'll convey that to the Board of Directors.
Very good.
When we return, our guest will be Dave Robeson, General Manager of McDonald's, the 1992 Jensen Beach Chamber Businessman of the Year, and we will look at some clips of a McDonald's going away party for Burger King, so don't go away.
What's the latest breakthrough in pest control technology? Tubes in the walls. Behind every wall of this new home, there's Pest Defense System. A special formula is injected into the tubes, and a pest-killing mist fills every space where bugs crawl. It's safe, too, for food, children, and pets. Ask for Tubes in the Walls by Pest Defense System, now the most effective pest protection you can get.
For children growing up, the world is fresh and new, with loving parents there to guide them and make difficult times easier. That's why thoughtful parents invest in a pre-need trust funeral plan. Makes sense financially, and it lessens everyone's pain at life's most difficult time. Call Acock Funeral Homes, serving the Treasure Coast with 4 locations, to explain their pre-arrangement plan. It's the most thoughtful thing you'll ever do.
Welcome back. I'm here with Dave Robeson, General Manager of McDonald's. Dave, congratulations on being named the 1992 Jensen Beach Businessman of the Year.
Well, thank you, Ryan.
Did it surprise you when you found out that you were named the Businessman of the Year?
Oh, I was just flabbergasted by the whole thing. It just took me by surprise. I just never imagined anything like that.
Well, it couldn't go to a more deserving person, I can tell you that.
Thank you very much.
Dave, you started with McDonald's in 1979 and attended Hamburger University in Chicago. I'm really curious on what Hamburger University is and what that's all about.
Well, Hamburger University is the last step in the management development program of McDonald's. Actually, those in the McDonald's Corporation, we call it Advanced Operations course. But through the years, it's developed into Hamburger University. And it is college-level courses. It's attended by 600 people each class. And you get a chance to meet McDonald's managers from all over the world.
Really?
I had people from Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong in our course. It's very intense. It starts at 8 in the morning and you finish about 10 o'clock each night.
I don't think people are aware that you have to go through rugged things like that to be a manager of McDonald's.
Oh yeah, there's several courses that you go through that are week-long training courses that you have to pass leading up to this.
Well, that's great. Well, what brought you to Jensen Beach, Florida? I mean, what was a little bit of your history prior to coming here?
Well, I've been running the store in Royal Palm Beach for McDonald's and had the opportunity to move further north out of South Florida into the Jensen Beach community with the development of the Jensen Beach store. And
so you kind of oversaw the construction?
Went through the whole construction, the initial phases, everything with this thing. I've seen the store from when it was blueprints and a vacant lot, all the way to where it is now.
Well, you know, as general manager of McDonald's, and one of the things that I think we've noticed that the Chamber of Commerce and the community has noticed is that you really get involved in the community. Tell us why you think that community involvement is so important for McDonald's.
Well, as people that live in the Jensen Beach family, the Jensen Beach community, we owe something to our community. As an individual, I owe something to the community that I live in, and McDonald's is a member of the community also, and they owe something back to the community. It's just, if you're going to live here, you need to help contribute with the community. Take care of your neighbors and do what you can.
And you've done really well about that. I mean, some of the organizations and charities McDonald's supports, let's talk about some of those.
Well, obviously, the first one that comes to mind is the Ronald McDonald Children's Charities. This was established years ago by Ray Kroc to help terminally ill children and leukemia patients, things of this sort. And it's grown into a lot of other areas. Last year we gave $40,000 to Hibiscus House. That's probably our key in-store charity. Personally, myself and with McDonald's, we've gotten involved in the elementary school, Jensen Beach Elementary School here.
That's a teacher-student appreciation breakfast that you help with on that one. What are some of the other things?
Well, we have a number of awards that we do for the students in-house, from the honor rolls to the math superstars to just rewarding kids with an ice cream cone anytime they're good. We try and keep it very positive. Education is tough enough today without a positive force to remind the kids to be good and to have fun. Obviously, we're involved with the Chamber here in Jensen Beach. We've had a lot of fun with the Pineapple Festival and the Arts Festival.
You actually were in charge of printing the 3-day passes last year.
Yeah, we did the tickets and we sold them at all of our locations here in the Treasure Coast.
Right, it was really helpful and it was a great promotion too because there was coupons on the back where they could bring them back.
Yeah.
The other thing that I think that you help us with is the Sunshine State Art and Crafts Show.
Right.
You provide coffee and
coffee, cups, whatever we can.
For the artists early in the morning. Well, after the break, we'll show some of the viewers the fun we had the other night at the party that you had. It's the going away party for Burger King, cake and ice cream, I believe. So when we return, we're going to show you some clips from that party. So don't go away. This is really interesting.
Cafe Coconuts has 2-for-1 specials every day of the week. Monday nights, enjoy New York strip steak, 2 dinners for just $18.95. Tuesday, it's all-you-can-eat prime rib, 2 for $18.95. Wednesday nights, treat yourself to sumptuous snow crab legs, just $16.95 for 2 complete dinners. Come in early for their famous happy hour daily from 4 till 7 with 2-for-1 drink specials and a free buffet. Cafe Coconuts on Hutchinson Island. Good food at great prices every day of the week.
Hi-ho, Mr. Comparison here on safari with Tri-County Gas, searching for the energy savings you'll find when you dare to compare.
It starts here. Cook 2 meals compared to 1 cooked with electricity.
Heat 2 gallons of water compared to 1 with electricity. Oh, pardon me, ma'am. Convenient outdoor cooking. And nothing heats your pool or spa as fast as propane gas. Stop by our showroom to see the Treasure Coast's largest and most complete line of gas appliances.
Well, here we are at McDonald's celebrating the moving of Burger King. We have with us Dave Robeson, manager of McDonald's. We have Lee Gargano. I'm just new at this. Lee Gargano, and the owner of TV16, Mr. August Gabriel. How are you doing?
Fine.
A lot of people really have never seen you yet on TV, have they?
No, I don't think so.
Well, here's the man that makes it happen.
Well, I'm glad to be here at McDonald's to watch Burger King move.
All right, this is a big news event for Jensen Beach. That's why Focus on Jensen Beach is right here. Actually, we're going to be having some cake and ice cream here. That's your cue, girls. Some cake and ice cream here with the manager, Dave Robeson, which we're interviewing today as Businessman of the Year for the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce. This is great. This is really first-class treatment here, getting served by the manager here.
We got a piece of Ronald for you, Ron.
Oh, well, hey, can you see this? Can you come up and see Ronald here?
Look, he really does have Ronald on the cake.
That's something.
Oh, this is fun.
This is a great party here. I don't know if you can see Burger King moving behind us here. It's ready to go out on the street. You'll get other shots later on here with that. What now? Come on, Lee. What is it?
It gives new meaning to the slogan, have it your way.
Have it your way. Have it your... Actually, we're stuck in this thing, so we're gonna...
We are stuck. We can't get the top up. Don't shoot
that's pretty good.
This is good.
Who made this? Your people back here?
McDonald's made this.
This is McDonald's.
This is McDonald's birthday cake.
And this is all free to the public tonight, huh?
That's correct.
That's great.
Well, do you have enough for these thousands of people that are out on the street?
So far, we do.
Are we inviting them all in?
Everybody's invited in. This is a party, and McDonald's is the host for Jensen Beach, and we're inviting the whole Jensen Beach community to come on in and have cake and ice cream and celebrate this gala affair.
Well, we're having fun here. My foot's asleep. I don't know how's yours doing.
You have legs left?
I don't feel them anymore.
Well, I'm ready to take off Ronald McDonald's arm here. There we go.
It's gone. It's history.
After we eat this, we'll never get out of here. You know that.
I know.
But the cake and ice cream.
We'll see you next week right here at this table because we're not going anywhere. We're stuck. That video was a lot of fun. It was a little dark. It was dark that evening out there a little bit. There wasn't a lot of light, but at least it gave our viewers a chance to see what that was all about. What an attraction that was, moving of the Burger King, though.
Oh, it was fascinating.
I couldn't believe all the people that was out there to watch it. What did you do that caused Burger King to leave?
Well, we just do what we naturally do.
Coming up, we'll introduce you to a cute little dog that's looking for a new home. When Focus on Jensen Beach continues.
Cafe Coconuts has 2-for-1 specials every day of the week. Monday nights, enjoy New York strip steak, 2 dinners for just $18.95. Tuesday, it's all-you-can-eat prime rib, 2 for $18.95. Wednesday nights, treat yourself to sumptuous snow crab legs, just $16.95 for 2 complete dinners. Come in early for their famous happy hour daily from 4 till 7 with 2-for-1 drink specials and a free buffet. Cafe Coconuts on Hutchinson Island. Good food at great prices every day of the week.
Welcome back. With me is Rhonda Sedlock, Shelter Manager for the Humane Society of the Treasure Coast. Welcome to Focus on Jensen Beach.
Thank you for having me.
Who do you have with you here today?
Well, this is Wesley. Wesley is a little boy. He's 10 months old. He came to the shelter as a stray. He's looking for a home. We've had him for about 2 months now. He's been with us.
Hey Wesley, look at this is your opportunity to find yourself a new home.
Turn around.
Playful. He's really playful, isn't he?
He is.
How old is Wesley?
Well, Wesley's 10 months, and he's basically full grown. He's not going to get too much bigger, just a little fatter.
Well, if anybody's interested in adopting Wesley, you can. Who should they contact?
Well, they can contact us at 287-5753. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 o'clock until 5.
Got here.
There you go.
Hey, what a nice dog. Well, we hope you find a home. You're a good little dog. You're really playful. Here, give me a kiss. But anyway, on Focus on Jensen Beach, we'll be having Rhonda on here periodically with a pet that's looking for a new home. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Good luck, Wesley. Hope you find a home. You're a good dog. On next week's show, we will feature Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce Business Partners in Education. We will introduce you to the Jensen Beach Elementary School Teacher and Student of the Month, and we will also be talking to Florida House District 79 Representative Ken Pruitt. For more information on the topics we discuss here on Focus on Jensen Beach, you can contact the Jensen Beach Chamber of Commerce at 334-3444. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.